Hello, Beauty News family!
Oh my god, we're back! Yeah.
Back home.
I know, it's exciting.
Yeah, back with our old filming setup.
I know, cold Melbourne.
Yeah, cold Melbourne.
Coffee.
Yep. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
I'm actually excited to be back.
Yeah, me too. I feel refreshed.
Yeah.
So,
I got home from Sydney yesterday late, so I'm still like unpack mode and the place is a mess mode, but I'm happy to be back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content while we were away. We did pre-film a bunch. We did some beauty news while we were in Japan. They were a rush and some of them were like cut short because we had to check out apartments and whatever.
It's just the way it was.
Yeah.
We did what we could.
That's true. So, and also we've got more vlogs coming up.
We do.
We'll put one up tomorrow, maybe one up on Thursday.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna
bombard you with vlogs.
Pretty much until they're all done.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the June 26th edition. Now this would typically be an updates video, but we do have some new stuff that we're going to throw in. And Friday's video should be only new stuff, and then we'll be back to our normal updates Monday, new stuff Friday.
Correct. So this is mainly updates, but there's a few things that we thought if we don't talk about them now, we'll probably forget about them, or they're like
relevant now.
Yeah, relevant now. That's true.
So,
do we want to start with drama?
I think we should start with drama. Did you guys miss us talking about drama?
Yeah, we didn't talk about drama at all while we were away.
No.
We're like, no drama here.
Because we actually don't give a fuck about drama.
Yeah, we don't give. Some people say start a drama channel, and I'm like, we're too old and we do not give a shit enough.
I wouldn't take part in it because it's bullshit and I don't give a fuck.
And it's stressful. I'd find that so stressful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a couple of weeks of drama that we're kind of just going to give an overview of and our like basic thoughts about. It involves Jeffree Star, Tati, it's all that kind of jazz. Yeah. So the background is that a few months ago, Tati came out to say, Jeffree Star was shaming Too Faced on Twitter for doing dodgy shit with Nikki Tutorial's contract, and it was like, shame on you. And then a couple of days later, Tati came out to say that she's no longer going to feature Too Faced. She's taking a stand because they're a shady company. And mind you, she'd never taken a stand or a public stand with
against
a brand.
Any brand.
Yeah, she's never done that before. So all of a sudden, her kind of really neutral kind of impression that she gives has changed a bit.
Yes, drastically, very quickly.
Yeah, and a lot of people were saying good on her for expressing her opinion and warning people of a shady brand. But then a couple of days later, she was showing that she was hanging out with Jeffree Star. And so a lot of people are saying that she did it just to get in Jeffree Star's pocket.
Yep.
It's a thing.
What ifs?
So that has continued. They put up their collab videos. On Tati's channel, they had testing out a $5,000 sheet mask. They each bought a pack.
Why?
It's $10,000.
What are you doing?
I don't understand why, because I think in those packs you get like 5 or 6 masks.
I know.
They could have
why
shared
is it necessary?
I don't know. And then on Jeffree Star's channel, they did a get ready with me on a private jet.
Yeah.
It was a little bit cringe. It was a little bit like they wanted to appear like they were in Entourage or something. Like, we are so glamorous as fuck. Fuck you peasants. We're getting on our private jet.
Yeah, it did have a bit of a, like, bougie, look at me kind of feel.
It did indeed. Yeah. It did indeed. So a lot of people were just, like, not keen. She gained a lot of subscribers from it, but lost some other people that don't like Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
My opinion on that is you can be friends with whoever the fuck you want.
I agree.
I don't give a flying fuck.
I don't give a fuck who she's friends with. It doesn't affect my life.
It doesn't at all. And hey, you gotta have friends. And
I know.
And when you're in a weird industry, it's good to have friends in that industry.
It's actually really hard. Like, you have to have friends who understand what you do.
Yeah.
You know, like, we don't work in an office where we can sound off to other co-workers at the end of the week when we're sharing a glass of wine or a beer.
Yeah.
You need to make friends within that industry. And when it's an industry where you create content from the fucking comfort of your own home, you have to actively go out and find these other YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I think it's good that she's got friends.
Yeah, because she always seemed like she didn't have friends, and the only person she hung out with was her husband.
Yeah.
And her dog. Like, I was like...
She only ever collaborated with, like, her sister or maybe her mum.
Yeah, it was... Like... Yeah. So, anyway, Tati's now in the Cool Kid Club.
She is.
And that was reaffirmed. When she did the collab with Jeffree Star, she made it clear that she doesn't usually do collabs on her channel, but this was an exception because Jeffree Star's amazing and fucking whatever. Then she put up a video of a foundation review and she did like a wear test and she wore it to the Morphe Jaclyn Hill launch party. And then at the end she had all the people jump into the video. So once again, people are thinking, okay, she says she doesn't collab, but now she's really flaunting her friendship with the Cool Cutter Club.
Yeah.
I kind of look at it and go, it kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable because I feel as though she seems like the dorky kid that never had friends, and then all of a sudden she's been led into the like popular club, and she's just look, like, look. Oh my god, look, my friends! I've got friends. Hey guys, I've got friends. Check them out. They're all around me. I've got friends. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. I've got friends.
It does come across a bit like that. And look, I don't think it's actually that way. I think she probably does have friends outside of YouTube and all that stuff, but with the great influx of seeing her with her new friends, it does feel that way. And it's kind of a bit cringe. It's kind of like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, I'm like, this is
not good.
Yeah, I know. And she just, I don't know. Anyway, she's got friends. Good on you. Go Tati, whatever.
People were pissed off though. They were
she even had to address it in a pinned comment about why, like, she's okay with being friends with Jeffree Star. I think she's since deleted that. We've got a screenshot. Someone shared it in our group. And what has happened since then?
So since then, there's been... look, I have no idea where this came from, what sparked it. But essentially, Jeffree Star tweeted to Here From The Tea. So he tagged Here For The Tea. That... he blocked that irrelevant rat months ago, way before her anti-haul, and he's talking about Jackie Aina. Is that correct? Yeah. And I fucking have no idea what this is about. Like, I'm lost.
I'm assuming she did an anti-haul that said she wasn't going to.
She wasn't going to support him. Yeah. But I don't know, like, what brought that up
honestly,
again. Yeah.
Don't give a shit.
No, neither do I.
Who cares?
I don't give a
high
shit
school.
either.
And do you know what? I feel bad. Jeffree Star is our age.
Yeah.
So I'm 31.
I'm 32.
Yeah, and I'm like, the fact that he has to deal with his high school bullshit constantly, mind you, he does perpetuate a lot of it.
He does.
I'm like, I would prefer to just die in a hole than have to deal with that shit constantly. It's pretty fucking bad.
It's a bit rich.
Yeah.
So Jackie Aina said, never forget that Jeffree Star will call black women rats, uneducated and broke when they do not worship him. And he then responded with, but you haven't paid your taxes in 3 years, might want to do that before the December wedding, babe. God bless. Again, I don't know what any of this fucking shit is about.
But a lot of people cracked the shits over that because they were saying that him calling her a rat is racist.
I don't know how you make that, like, how do you put the two together?
It's generally meaning that someone is either sneaky,
or
they're like a snitch.
Like a rat is like someone who's sneaky, like calling someone a snake.
Yeah,
or a snake in the grass. It's
calling
like
someone a snake does not mean you're saying I'm being racist because you're from
whatever
Asia
race
or something.
Exactly.
Like, it's just
like Kat made a good analogy before. She was like, that's like me calling someone an octopus and then everyone saying that you're being racist towards Asian people. Like, how do you put two and two together? Just because she is a black woman and he called her a rat, it doesn't... They're not mutually exclusive. He just called her a rat because he thinks she's sneaky and shady.
And hasn't paid her taxes. But anyway.
Exactly.
But I think... I think all of this and the fact that people always jump to the conclusion that Jeffree Star says things because he's racist, he made a video.
Yes, he did.
Now, the video was addressing his background and his racist comments he's made previously, and it was titled Racism, and essentially it was an apology video and saying that he's going to change his ways. Now, this was an interesting video, and this is a hard thing, right? Like, people ask me sometimes, do I like Jeffree Star or not? And the point is, I don't actually subscribe to Jeffree Star because I find his personality a little bit abrasive. He might be a really cool friend.
Yeah.
He might be an awesome guy, and clearly a lot of people like him, so I'm sure he's a nice dude. But for me, I find him really showy and bougie, and look at my glam and my this and my private jets and my fancy cars, and I find that really tacky and really hard to relate to.
Yes,
so
me too.
I don't actually watch him for that reason, not necessarily because of comments he's made, and I know that a lot of people find his comments very offensive, and that's totally acceptable and fine, and they are very offensive. But I think, and what he was saying in this video, which I totally relate to, is that he made these comments like 12 years ago, and he's our age, so we know what things were like back then. And he was saying that he used to cop a lot of shit being a man who wore makeup and being gay, and he would have. Like, it was a different time.
It was a different time.
It was only 10, 12 years ago, but it was a completely different time.
I think it's a bit rich. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, just because he said it then doesn't mean he's, like, changed his ways. And that's fair enough. But you've got to understand that in a 10 or 12 year period, people grow and change a lot. And in his video, he was saying, like, I was really angry about what I was going through and what I was experiencing.
And he was lashing out.
And I'm sorry, but any fucking teenager lashes out. Okay? If you think that you don't, wait 10 years and ask your parents.
Yeah. And
they will tell you you were a shit.
Yeah. And I can totally relate to that as well.
Yeah.
I was never as I was never like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't go through as much hard issues as he did. Being like a gay guy and wearing makeup and being really different, I can't imagine him leaving the house and getting spat on.
Absolutely.
And like, I was quite like in the alternative crowd, and I was called every day a freak. And I used to lash out and just crack the shits at people. Yeah. So I always get kicked out of class. I threw a chair at someone once. Like, I'm just glad that there was no social media back then that people were filming that.
People
Otherwise,
were
it would have
fucking filming you on their phone camera and uploading it to YouTube or social media.
Right.
Exactly. And, you know, you've got to look at, if you think that you are perfect, go ahead and judge. But people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, he made this video and he's like, oh, I'm trying to change, or I want to change, I'm going to be better. And personally, I'm all for giving people second, third chances. Like, if you're ready to make a change, then you should go and do that. However, I do think he probably should have, like, made the change and then addressed the issues.
I totally agree.
All he's doing now is being like, watch me, I'm going to change. And now if he fails, or if he stumbles or makes a mistake, people are going to come for him even harder. I
agree. And that's the thing. From that video, I can totally get why he did what he did back then. He was angry, he was depressed, he said he had really shitty parents, you know, there was drug problems or alcohol problems, there was a lot of shit going on, and I can understand being an angry teenager that you will lash out. And he even said that he didn't intend to be racist with his comments, he just wanted to upset people and choose a thing that will push their buttons. And I was a little bit the same, so I kind of get it. But I don't think that excuses the constant bullshit that he says recently.
Yes, I agree.
And I think the fact that this video was just a couple of days after this issue,
calling Jackie Aina a rat.
Yeah, you kind of go, well, I can excuse that, but don't then link it to what you're currently doing because you haven't changed.
Exactly. I think
they're different periods and they're different things, but you're still a shit stirrer.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. And, okay, he probably could have called out Jackie Aina in a better way instead of calling her
or not call her out at all.
Just fucking don't get involved. Like, you know, if he for the tea tags you in something and it fucking grinds your gears, ignore it. Yeah. Fucking move on. Go to your boyfriend and be like, fucking look at these fucking cunts. They've
and that's why it's good to have friends in the industry, because we like to do that a lot.
We vent to each other, and you know, it's not helpful, and it's not gonna do him any favors in the long run. Yeah. And if he does want to change, that's great, because that means you are growing as a human being. Mm-hmm. But now you have to put in the hard work to get it done. Yeah, you can't. And
you're accountable now.
Exactly. You put that video out there, you are accountable, and people are going to keep an eye on you. Yeah, they're already watching you. You know, like there's people watching, and they're just waiting for him to stumble.
I think he should have cut it at the racism thing and the old videos, because I think a lot of his fans love him for that, being that abrasive person that stands up for himself,
which is
and
fine.
Is sassy.
Yes,
and I like to call sassy just a nice way of saying you're bitchy.
A bitch.
Yeah, that was sass. No, that was bitchy, but because people found it funny, it was sass. Yeah. So if he stops that, he's going to lose what he is and what people love about him. So I think he's not going to do that, and it's just going to cause more controversy, because he will fail at that. But we were discussing it before, and we were saying that we totally understand where he's coming from when he was saying that he responds because people kind of like give him a lot of shit. Yeah. And the fact that he feels like he needs to stand up for himself is something that we absolutely feel as well.
Absolutely.
And this is where we kind of think as well, if people don't want to, like people like to abuse content creators and other people online and then get really offended when they respond. Yeah. And it's just not fucking cool.
No. A lot of people feel that it is their right to watch a video and criticize you for the most ridiculous things or even abuse you. And then if you then respond to them, they get angry at you. Like, you have a right, so you watching this have a right to abuse us and criticize us after you've watched this video, but we don't have a right to respond. Yeah. And that's bullshit. Yeah. If you are one of those people who thinks that,
step the fuck back.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking take a good look in the mirror at who you are, because if you think it's appropriate to berate someone on the internet, you've got major fucking problems. Yeah. And this is what Jeffree Star is dealing with every day. I totally understand that this guy gets worked up and loses his shit at people.
Because we lose our shit too.
Absolutely.
Not to the same degree, but we do lose our shit. And also, like, we're not big enough to, like, get into as much drama with big people as he does. But this was also an issue on the Tati video. So on the collab she did, a lot of people were saying, oh, she's so deceitful, she deletes a lot of comments. And I'm like, well, if she's getting abused, delete the fucking comments. That's her right as a content creator to do that. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, no, but she's also deleting comments that people are politely stating their opinion. Now, we get a lot of people that say that they're just politely stating their opinion, but generally their opinion is, oh my God, these two are so boring. And what's with their makeup? Their faces are so ugly. Why are they even creating this beauty channel? Now, that is a politely worded opinion, but it's fucking rude.
It is rude.
And if it's directed at you and you're copying that, like, we get it potentially
every day.
Sometimes dozens of times a day. Jeffree Star will get it thousands of times a day.
Absolutely.
It's fucking rude. And if you think that it's right to be like, these bitches, I'm going to politely state my opinion, and when they say, don't watch, feel free not to watch, and then you get your knickers in a twist, that's something that's your problem. You should really go, if I would hear this from someone who's a stranger and I find it rude, don't fucking write it. Yeah. Don't write it. I don't need to hear from everyone, oh, you're this or you're that or you... Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree.
And then if someone's going to then go, oh, but Jeffree Star replied saying that person's a bitch, maybe you are a fucking bitch, right? So just, if you don't like what he says, don't say the same thing to trigger it. Yeah. Everyone should just be nicer to each other, because it's just a shitstorm.
And also, if you're leaving a comment on a video and then you're getting a reply that seems aggressive or angry or is basically telling you to fuck off, maybe you should take a look at what you wrote and think long and hard about what you really intended to put across in your comment. Yeah. Because if it's coming across cunty, that's probably... Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I have no problem with Jeffree Star, you know, getting fucking uppity at people in the comments or on Twitter or whatever. If you're going to sass someone, you should expect to be sassed back.
And if you can't handle it,
bye.
So anyway, that's all that drama.
It is.
We didn't want to go nitty gritty into it because it's petty.
Yeah.
But that was just essentially our overall thoughts about it, and people need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Adults can have friends.
Yeah.
People can defend themselves. People, what they say in the past is often in the past.
Yeah.
If you still don't like him, don't fucking watch him. We haven't subscribed. You don't have to either.
Exactly.
And
I find it hilarious that people are like, they are literally following him to see him do something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you got fucking issues.
Yeah.
You got fucking issues.
Yeah.
All right, if you find it entertaining, that's fine. But then when you're like sharing it to like Jeffree Star hater groups and you're like fucking, it's constantly like it's about your life. Like you get actual life from doing this shit.
Yeah, you
need a hobby.
Yeah.
Start a YouTube channel because you need to be busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Last thing about the fucking Jeffree Star and Tati thing that we forgot to talk about. Stephanie Nicole came out to... One thing I like about Stephanie Nicole is she's got some fucking balls. Like,
absolutely.
She doesn't pussyfoot around things. She doesn't care. She's got her morals that she sticks to, whether or not you agree with them or not.
Yeah.
At least she's true to them. But she came out to say that how she was feeling about the whole Tati butting up with Jeffree Star, and she doesn't like it. So she unsubscribed from Tati the moment she uses his cat piss red rum lipstick.
Oh, fucking every time I read that, I laugh. I just laugh. Cat piss red rum.
Yeah.
Did she say that because she thinks it smells like cat piss?
Possibly. I know that
I vaguely remember her saying that something of his smelled like cat piss. It must have been red rum.
I do know that a lot of his liquid lipsticks, or most of them, are unscented. So they have the raw ingredients and they kind of smell bad.
I think she makes a good point here, actually. She says, so she unsubscribed from Tati maybe a year ago when she said, Jeffree has always been nice to me, so I don't care about the drama, I care about the makeup. And that's, to me, that's kind of like, I can understand where Tati's coming from, and that's fine. Like, if that's, you do you, girl, I don't give a fuck. But that's kind of like saying, I know this guy and he kicked someone's dog, but he never kicked my dog, so I'm okay with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think that's a shitty excuse to use.
I agree.
And I think Tati should have just been like, look, I'm gonna be his friend because...
Or just not say anything about it.
Don't say anything.
No, I agree. Also, the fact that she says one thing and then she does the other thing when it comes to Too Faced.
Yeah.
Because she should have said, well, I like Too Faced products, so I don't care about the drama. You can't... if that's going to be your policy, apply it to all situations. Don't pick and choose depending on who's going to buddy up to you.
Yeah.
She also talks about what we said before, that Tati was deleting her comments, and she doesn't like that. I personally get it. So
I get it.
I think it just depends. It does. Some people say it's like censoring people, but at the same time, I think people on the internet need to be censored. That's just my opinion.
Some people really
do. Some people are just absolute ferals, and they should. I actually believe YouTube should have a feature where you can report people, and if they're reported a certain amount of times, they should be blocked from commenting for like a month or something.
Yeah, like their IP should be blocked.
Because they are literally a menace. And there are many of them. So I disagree with that.
Yeah.
But pretty much Stephanie Nicole's going to make a video addressing Voldemort's apology. So I'm actually very interested in seeing that, and no doubt we will watch it. Yes. I like what Stephanie has to say. I respect her opinion.
Me too.
I don't always agree with her, but I respect her opinion, and I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, let's move on to the next thing,
on.
which is a little bit of news and drama as well.
Good.
It will be very brief because we don't want this video to be 15 hours long.
No, and we've been talking about this shit for half an hour.
Yeah, well, it doesn't surprise me because it's a thing. But
God.
the next thing is with John Kuckian.
Yeah.
Now, we don't really like to promote John Kuckian because that is a channel that we actually don't agree with.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star, I'm fine with his channel. He's doing a beauty channel. He reviews stuff. He talks about stuff. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
No problem. But I actually don't agree with John Kuckian. I think he is...
He's a herpes of the
I
makeup
was going to say he's a rat, but then I was
He
like,
is.
people are going to be like, you're racist!
Oh.
He is
sneaky.
He is a sneaky...
Yeah, he is a snake in the grass. You've got to watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he is making his makeup line. There's a lot of drama about that. I'm going to link a video down below. It is a very interesting video. It's just done by someone who's calling out his bullshit.
Yeah.
But
it's a great video.
It's an interesting video. Yeah. And they're talking about, like, he's making his kitchen and he's claiming that there's, like, sanitary and there's a lot of Snapchat photos of him showing stuff with, like, all this dirty shit around.
I know.
And then it's, like, claiming that it's vegan, but it's cooked in a kitchen that's, like, not vegan. Anyway, stuff.
Yeah.
But also, he's trying to take pre-orders for a makeup brush collection. Now, what did he call the collection?
Phony.
Phony, that's right.
I think it was phony.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be a play, like he's trying to copy the Morphe kind of logo, I guess. And it's 32 brush set for $32.
Yeah.
And what is great about this video that we're linking below, who was the person? I feel like we need to call them out.
Yeah, we need to know their name.
All right, so the video is by Margot Indigo, and it's very funny because who was that YouTuber that made that palette that ended up not going ahead?
Oh, Sparkles. What was her name?
Yeah.
Pink Sparkles.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So she was making a palette and was taking pre-orders and was saying it should be this price, but it's down to this price and da-da-da-da. And, and one of John Kuckian's big videos was calling out that as being bullshit.
Yeah,
so,
I think he actually did 2 or 3 videos on it. Yeah.
But essentially, what's really, really great is that this Margot Indigo person shows his video bagging out that collab or that palette.
Yeah.
And inserting photos of what
he's
actually doing. And it's exactly the same thing. So he was bagging that Pink Sparkles person out for getting pre-sales and not forking out the money herself because she didn't have faith in the product. And then saying, oh, it should be worth this amount, but it's actually this amount. And you shouldn't do that because if it's never been that price, you can't mark it down.
Yeah.
Now, he's got on his page pre-order, and then the pack should be like $650 or something, but it's down to $32. Like, he's done everything that she did, but times 100. Like, it's extreme.
Yeah.
So it's a very funny video to watch, but also... there's in that video as well, she showed a link to, was it AliExpress or Alibaba?
AliExpress.
Where you can buy these generic brush sets and get them actually, like, because he also bags out Morphe for being private labeled.
Yes. But he's fucking
private labeling this thing, and you can buy these brush sets for like $5 or $6 US, and he's saying he's saving everyone money and don't buy Morphe, buy my brand. Because it's $32. It's just an absolute, like, you think it's a joke, but it's actually being serious.
Honestly, okay, here's the thing about the brush set, right? I thought it was a joke.
So many people thought it was a joke.
I thought he was taking the piss.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That's a funny
joke.
joke.
I get it. It's a funny joke. It's not like I didn't laugh, but I was like, okay, haha, yeah, good on you. But when I realized that it was real, I was like,
holy shit.
Is this guy, like... I feel like he must have split personality. Does he not realise what he's doing?
I don't know.
I don't
think he needs to be medicated because there's something wrong with him.
It's like, I cannot fathom why he would think that that's appropriate to do. What? I don't get it.
But do you know what I almost think this is? And this is where I kind of get a bit shitty.
Yeah.
I actually think he's treating his subscribers
like
as
they're
idiots.
dumb. Yes. Yeah. That's kind of...
He's like, I'm feeding you bullshit and you're actually lapping it up and making me money. And I just think that's really, really disrespectful. And
I think he either has a serious, like, mental health issue.
Yeah.
Which is, like, it's fine. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because lots of people have mental health issues and they live perfectly normal lives and they are fantastic.
And they could be YouTubers.
Exactly.
But just don't be a cunt.
Yeah, don't be a cunt. Thank you.
Yeah.
So he's either got mental health issues or he is literally a snake in the grass and he is scamming people right in front of their faces in the most obvious way.
Yeah. And I just love it. He's making a name for himself. Exposing and in that video as well, they mention that he like is targeting Morphe and Morphe affiliates and like they're the worst and Morphe's ripping people off and and these people are scamming you, yet he applied to be a Morphe affiliate and got rejected. Like it's just like a show, like it's like a drama show. Like I can't even come up with this shit myself. So it's just a fucking shitstorm. So
it is. It's like like Days of Our Lives or The Young and the Restless. It's so absurd.
Yeah.
That you're just like,
is this real? How can this be real?
How can this be actually a thing that is happening in our life right now?
Yeah, it's bizarre. So anyway.
All right, so we're going to get into the beauty news stuff, and we're just going to go alphabetical. There is some interesting shit in here, and there is some not so interesting shit.
Yeah.
Starting off with Ciate. Now, they brought out, or they're still bringing out their
No,
highlights?
they've released them.
They have released them. Okay. And then we have the bronzers. So we've got some nice update photos here. I like these. I kind of want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready. Take my money.
So these have been released. So,
yeah.
And
so
the bronzers, I think, they were reformulated old bronzers.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, they've released them all. They're out now. If you want them, you can get them.
I like the packaging.
I know, it's pretty. I like the bow.
Yeah, yeah. All right, this is from Coloured Raine. This is a cheers to the beauty palette. Yeah. We still don't know what's in it, do we?
No.
We haven't seen it.
They've been very sneaky.
They have. So it's set for either an August release or an August unveiling of the inside.
But I think what they're doing as well here is that they're releasing something else. This is the sneak peek for these other palettes.
Yes.
Beauty Rust,
Smoke Show,
Very Cute, and something else. So clearly there's another 4 palettes that are coming out.
Yes.
Possibly alongside this.
Maybe.
But they are keeping it a bit sneaky.
Hush, hush.
Hush, hush.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Dose of Colours.
Yeah.
Getting confused.
Yeah.
So we talked about these.
Yeah, on Friday we talked about these. When we filmed that, we had just a photo of the packaging as a sneak peek. And then literally just after we finished filming, they showed more photos. So these are actually lipsticks.
Yes.
And they're more of a satin finish, I believe.
I think so, yeah. They're not really glossy, but they're not quite matte.
Yeah, satin lipsticks, and they've already launched, and they're called...
Lip It Up?
Yeah, Lip It Up.
Yeah.
And you can buy these in a pack.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so you can buy, I think there's 10 of them. They're cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, vegan. You can buy them in this pack it comes in a rose gold makeup bag.
$145 US.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
It is.
But they do have some really nice shades. They're predominantly nudes.
Yes.
With a couple of pinks.
Yeah.
Interesting shape as well.
Yeah, I think Charlotte Tilbury. I think they were saying it's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick cut. But I actually think the shade range is pretty shit.
Yeah, I think if they didn't have the pinks in there, it would make more sense because you'd go, okay, this is a nude collection.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's one bright pink, you go,
what
is it? We'll just take that out.
Yeah, what is it?
So I get the mauvey nude pink. Yeah. I get that, but the bright pink, I don't understand.
That Barbie.
Yeah, the Barbie pink.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, it would make a lot more sense.
I don't get it.
But I think this is supposed to be a nude range.
Okay.
I feel like that's what the case is.
Yeah.
It's just that Barbie pink fucks it up.
It does. It does. Elcie. Why are we talking about this, guys? Why?
I don't know.
Tell me why this is interesting.
It's not.
So they're calling this the Hydra Enhancer, an alkaline facial mist infused with jasmine.
This has
Good for
been
you.
all over Instagram. Now, I've got a theory that people were actually paid to feature this because
so.
this should not be news. I feel like there was one big account that was paid to feature it, and then all these other news accounts are like, oh, it's
my
news,
God,
it's
news. Let's talk about
Who
it.
fucking cares? Who
cares?
What is Elcie anyway? Who cares?
I don't, this brand, like, we don't get this brand in Australia, so it's not promoted here. But it's a toner. It's a fucking toner.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's all over Instagram. Like, it's the next big
this
thing.
is oh my God, seriously.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys.
Yeah,
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's bad. Okay? Estee Lauder.
Yeah.
Now, they have a new global beauty director. Her name is Violet.
She's
I
got
don't know her surname.
her boobies out.
She does. I like this sort of deep cleavage with the jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come on, summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not really, but
Oh,
I would like to.
You want to.
So yeah, she's joined the creative team, I assume, and yeah, she has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
People like her, so
That's good.
good on him. Good on her. Good on them. Whatevs.
What else?
They've also released, actually, is it out? Yes, it's out. June 21st. The Water Fresh Longwear Makeup. This is in the Double Wear Nude range. And it's got SPF 30. I think people are excited.
Yeah, I think they're excited because the double wear range is notorious for
It's
high
the worst.
coverage, long wear.
Yeah.
And people are like,
Breaking you out.
Yeah, it breaks me out.
It
I
does
don't
me
wear it
too.
because it breaks me out. But people kind of like, I think they want a more comfortable
Yeah.
version of it.
That stuff, honestly,
It's
literally
cake face.
feels like you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, like
It's
actually
uncomfortable.
like almost like one of those clay masks
Yes.
that you put on.
Yeah, it feels
You put a mask
it's so
on,
heavy.
it's
And
so
look,
bad.
the coverage is great. I will not doubt
But
that.
it looks
It-
disgusting.
It looks like you've got coverage. It's
not nice.
I'm not into it.
So if they've got a more natural one, sure.
I'm kind of potentially interested in trying it.
I am too, but I know I had that Estee Lauder double wear for a while,
Oh my
and whenever
God.
I wore it, it was just like
Yeah, I know.
welt.
The worst.
So
Bit hesitant.
yeah, I'm a bit scared.
That's fair enough. They're also bringing out their or
re-releasing,
re-releasing
yeah.
their highlight. What was this called? Fucking
Wait. Heatwave.
Heatwave. That's it. So they're re-releasing it again. We're not going to talk about this anymore. If it
Alright.
goes out of stock and then they re-release it again, we don't care.
No.
It's not.
No fucks were given.
No. It's fucking old news. Old news.
Yep.
Gallany and Billy B.
Yes. So this is another look at the collab with Billy B and Gallany, Gallany, fucking whatever. There you go. There's colours for you.
It's a palette
It's a palette.
with stuffs.
You can tell. I reckon you can tell a makeup artist designed it because this is the kind of thing that you could take on like a bridal shoot or something like that.
Yep.
But
I would
it
use
is-
all of these colours on a bridal party.
but it's pretty boring.
It is. Yep.
It's not like reinventing the wheel.
No.
It is literally like I had the opportunity to make something that I would use, and here it is.
Yeah. I
essentially.
agree. I don't hate it. I wouldn't buy it. I think it's, it's just a palette.
Yeah.
However, I think it would be a very usable palette.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
this is Gurlain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's Gurlain.
That's Gurlain. They've got a new foundation, lipsticks, a lip palette,
Yeah.
and liquid matte lipsticks.
I'm interested in those actually.
There we go. Yeah. And I think that this is how high-end brands, so brands that don't typically have reach into like millennials' pockets, I think that's how they need to get in there.
I agree.
Not with fucking the Estee Edit
No,
piece
I agree.
of useless shit.
Yeah,
Or
just bring out-
multiple pieces
Yeah.
of useless shit.
Literally bring out
Matte
things that
liquid
people
lipsticks.
are wearing. Matte
Exactly.
liquid lipsticks, highlighting palettes,
Exactly.
stuff like that. make them decent,
Yeah.
and people will buy them.
And then promote them. Send them out to influencers and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, exactly right.
This
is a weird collab. I get it.
I think it makes sense because Huda does a lot of brow shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I only know that because the internet tells me so. Huda and Tweezerman have hooked up and they've created a pack.
Yeah.
It's got 2 sets of tweezers, a big set and a mini set, a fucking spoolie
and a brow trimmer.
Scissors thing.
Brow trimmer scissors things. Fuck.
I feel like this is just a grab for money from both Huda and Tweezerman.
Tweezerman do this often though.
They do. They do indeed.
Like they don't even really promote it too much. It's just that they will make like a limited edition range with some design on it, and this one happens to be lips, and yeah, you paid Huda Beauty a lot of money. Good.
Well done.
But yeah, I don't think people really care.
No,
I don't
give a
buy
fuck.
it, but I don't think people care. No, I don't give a fuck. We don't give fucks about anything.
Oh,
really,
mate,
do we?
we give 0 fucks about everything right now because we just got back from holidays and we're like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Life's great.
Yeah.
If you don't care, life is great.
That's how I like to roll. Yeah. Actually. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, Jouer. We have their high pigment lip glosses.
Yeah.
These are named after, I believe they're named after streets.
Yes.
Around the world. So you've got Beverly, Shibuya, Rodeo, Regent. Shibuya,
We're
over there, yes.
Yep.
Regent, Fifth Avenue, Bond. We've got Madison, PCH. I wonder what that is.
I have no idea.
No, I'm
Sounds
not
like a
sure.
drug.
It does. Sloane, Broadway, Champs-Élysées, and Maiden Lane. Don't know what that one is either. But they're lip glosses. They're very glossy.
Yeah.
They've got colour.
Yeah. They remind me a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Because they're supposed to be really pigmented with the glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah. That's that.
Moving right along to more about Jeffree Star. Oh my god. So Jeffree Star announced with Manny that they will be releasing round 2 of their collaboration.
Correct.
Which will include a new highlighter.
So I believe it's coming out in August, so very soon, and it's going to be a re-release of the pack that was already released.
Right.
So
and
just
new
getting
highlighter.
more stock.
Yeah.
And a new highlighter.
Great.
So that's that.
Well, there you go. If you missed out and you wanted it, you can get it.
You can get it.
You can get it for yourself.
Yeah.
The Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. We've got swatches.
Pretty.
Yeah, not bad. Bright, pigmented, lovely.
Really pretty on deep skin.
On dark skin, it just blows me away how pretty that is. It's like fucking all the colours of the rainbow.
Well, that's the point of the brand.
Yeah.
Is to like be for deeper skin tones.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that they really pop and look
They
gorgeous.
do. Yeah, they look really nice. So there you go. Pretty little palette.
Oh my god, we talked too much about this last week, and now we've got more.
I hate this. You know why I hate this the most?
Why?
Because when Kylie releases a collection, it's like, here's 36,000 photos. Edit them all so you can talk about them and insert them and fucking And now her sister Kim is doing the same.
Yeah. Okay. So the packs that we discussed last week have been released.
Yep.
And they had a big launch with so many fucking influencers and selfies and shit. A lot of people think they looks like a sex toy. Totally agree. We've got swatches of the shades. There's demos of how to use it. They've really, really ramped up the social media. People are saying the packaging looks super cheap. Also, one of the criticisms is that the amount of product you get is very, very minimal.
Yeah. Look at that nub.
Yeah, it is. You would use that, if you were using that as a contour every day, I don't think you'd get many uses out of it.
If you look at how the photos show, like, how it should be applied...
It's not... They're using quite a lot.
They're using a lot.
Yeah. we have had a request to do a how many swatches, and I think when these come back in stock, we'll try to nab them.
Yeah.
But just like with any Kardashian Jenner range, they are very quick to sell out.
Sold out.
So when we can get one, we'll probably do one.
Yes.
But also we've seen this was Kim Kardashian shared this coming soon. It looks like there's powder contour highlighters coming soon. So I don't know if they'll be pans or if they're just making their own palette or whatever, but Mario is helping out.
This really fucking pisses me off. She's posted like a Instagram story or maybe...
It was the Instagram story,
And she says, my boo Mario in here testing with me. If he approves, I'm happy. I'm just like, if you don't fucking know makeup, why are you fucking making makeup?
Money.
Like, I get it. I get that it's all a money grab, but I'm just like, fucking really?
But at least she's getting shit tested.
Yeah.
Unlike, I'm
true.
sure that Kylie Cosmetics isn't doing the same, which is why there's like spongy fucking highlighters and weird shit going on. So,
I want Mario to bring out his own shit.
I think he is actually.
I think he started working with a brand. I can't remember what it was though. Anyway, that's
a story for another day.
That's not today's news. What's next? Kat Von D.
Yes, so we've got some more shots of the cream version of the Shade and Light contour palette. So $49. I think it's coming soon, and 100% vegan. I fucking hate when I say that. Also, the perfumes have been released.
How exciting!
So they're actually re-releases. She had the perfumes out a while ago, but they've just repackaged it.
Yes.
So it is launching online the 25th of June, in stores the 13th of July, and internationally in October. And there are going to be 3 size options of the perfumes. So that's that. Then we've also seen her doing a bit more of a sneak peek of the Saint and Sinner palette, which is going to be the holiday release. This is the one that looks like it's got stained glass kind of window type things inside, but it looks like a kind of cathedral from the outside. Pretty. The Lime Crime Moonlight Mermaid collection thing has been released. They released it in a pack and individually. The pack, I believe, it was only like 1,000 units of it. So if you wanted that, you hopefully already got it. But that has been released.
Alright, so something was posted on Beauty News and I said feel free to post this in Not Beauty News, but nobody got the hint because it's not Beauty News. Anyway, this really fucking pissed me off if you can't tell. This is something from a brand called Lip Slut.
Yeah.
And it's called Fuck Trump. It's a liquid lipstick that's meant to be in a nude pink.
Yeah.
No, but okay. And essentially it was started or created by a college student, Katie Soanes. Or is it Sons? Oh,
whatever.
It doesn't matter. And essentially what they're trying to do with this is empower women somehow to... I don't actually know what.
To pay her tuition.
Yeah. And wear a Fuck Trump liquid lipstick.
See, I'm all for if anyone's going to take a stand like this, I think subtle is the key.
Yeah.
Like how we talked about Kester Black with the impeachment nail polish. I think it's kind of funny and you can kind of take a little stand, but at the same time, you're not trying to empower women by getting them to put lip slut on their mouth. I don't know. I just think that there is a lot of people that, you know, that there's a Twitter account, like something about rating dogs.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a Twitter account. It's a funny account. People send them dog photos and they rate it.
Rate dogs. Yeah.
Millions of followers or something. And then what happened was, you know that Covfefe tweet that Trump did? They tried to then make merchandise saying something about Covfefe, and people cracked the shit.
Yeah.
That account, which was neutral and fun and cute and non-political, pissed off both sides.
Yeah.
Because people were getting offended saying that they're like teasing the president, and other people are saying,
I don't want politics in my face.
Yeah, I don't want politics in my face, and you're trying to make money when it's...
Yeah. And I think that's what really pisses me off about this. For one, calling your brand lip slut, I'm like, come the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Women, you expect women to put this on their lips and wear it. If someone was like, what are you wearing on your lips? Lip slut.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It doesn't even look like a good product.
It's not even like edgy and cool. It's like,
just,
ugh.
Yeah.
And also that swatch, please. Fucking please. The lip swatches.
Yeah, they look bad.
Oh my God.
If you don't know how to wear lipstick, don't fucking make lipstick.
Look, if you want to make a political stance with your makeup product, like Kat said, do it subtly.
Yeah.
What's that nail polish you're wearing? Impeachment. Oh, nice colour. Very cute.
Yeah.
Lip
and also,
slut, fuck Trump.
But that's actually from like a nail polish range that's been around for a long time.
Exactly.
And they make good nail polishes. You know,
And
the fact that they're just making a lipstick to like ride the wave of controversy to make money. It's
Don't like.
No.
Nope. Beauty and the Beast. The Lorac Beauty and the Lorac Beauty and the Beast collection. Some of it will be coming to Amazon US.
Cool.
It will only be the cheek palette and the lip gloss collection.
That's fucking annoying because they're the things that okay.
They're the things that no one wants.
They're the things that got the mediocre reviews.
Yeah.
The eyeshadow palette and the lipstick set got the good reviews.
I know.
So that annoys me because I want the lipstick set.
I can understand them not doing the eyeshadow palette.
Yeah.
Because
It's
damage. I get it. All right, I get it. You don't want to be responsible for fucking shipping them around the world.
Yeah.
But the lipsticks, come on.
Yeah, bring out the lipsticks.
Ugh.
They probably, do you know what it is? They probably just had an excess of stock.
Yeah.
That didn't sell because those things weren't popular, and now they're just trying to get rid of it.
Well, that's what you get for making shitty products.
Yeah, there you go.
MAC Chromat collection. Yes. We've got some swatches here. So swatches of the blue and red lipstick, the blue, what are they called? Fluid line.
Yeah. What is it? What does it say?
Oh,
I can't even read that font.
Yeah, the font is.
Because I don't know if that's a permanent one or not.
It's terrible.
It's a horrible
Just
font.
put it in black, and it doesn't need to be bold, I promise you.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know if that's like a permanent one.
Yeah, not sure.
Because they do have a few bright blues that have been out numerous times, and one of them's permanent, so there you go. Those. We've got more swatches.
Of the eyeshadow palette.
Yeah.
And they look alright. But,
don't like the colours, but
neither do I.
Go for it.
Ooh, our favourite brand, Makeup Revolution. We actually saw a stand for these guys in Japan. And
we didn't buy anything.
No, we didn't. So these are the Flex Jewel brushes. They are dual-ended brushes with a flexible...
Why?
handle. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't understand. I actually...
This is like the multiple stages of a flaccid penis.
Yes.
It starts semi, then it goes a bit harder, and then if you get really turned on, it gets fully erect.
Yeah. It's like a double-ended...
It's bad.
I won't say that.
No.
I hate these so much. Not only do I hate them because they're bendy, because that just pisses me off, but these are double-ended and I cannot stand double-ended brushes.
I can't stand double-ended brushes as well. And if you're going to have
what is that? Honestly, this looks like worms.
I was going to say, they look like intestinal worms.
Yes, they do.
But I'm going to
Google intestinal worms and you'll get it.
Yeah, I've seen many shows on parasites because it freaks the fuck out of me. Yeah. And I just like to
Makeup
punish
Revolution, they're a little bit like parasites.
That's true.
Opinion.
Full circle. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Anyway, the only way I think people can get away with double-ended brushes if they give you caps.
Yep.
So you can actually stand them up.
How do people store these? I don't understand.
In their bedroom drawer.
Oh, shit. Oh, love it. All right, on to another brush. This is from Mermaid Salon, and I don't know, they're bringing out another brush.
Yeah, it looks like that they're actually
collaborating
with multiple artists to create mermaid sort of. The other one was
It was a mermaid with bat wings. They
was.
called her a merbatty or something like that.
Something like that. So it seems like they're collabing with multiple artists, which is very cool. This one's really cute.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yes. So this one is with Mimsy from Trailer Trash Tattoo, and I believe she's a Brisbane artist. So
cool.
Well done, Aussies. Well done.
Well done. Okay, next thing is Milk Makeup. This is a limited edition glitter stick thing. And I believe some of the proceeds are going to something. It's for Pride Month.
Yes. And it's going to, like, gay, lesbian, bi, transsexual. They've got a thing. We'll confirm what it is.
All right. So half the proceeds go to the centre, which is it's a lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community centre.
Good.
And I do know that this is important because, firstly, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were thinking that they were just milking the fact that it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
And they were just profiting off it. So yes, half the proceeds are being donated, but
which is good.
A lot of other people are saying, "Why do I want a sparkly fucking glitter thing?" That's a fair point.
It's like Vaseline and glitter in a stick.
Yeah. But
yes,
we're going to ask you guys a question. Do you guys want to see how many swatches or just a general destruction of their holographic stick?
Vote.
Vote up in the corner.
If you don't vote and you don't like the results, it's your fault.
Yes.
All right, next up we've got Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. Oh my fucking God, go away, honestly.
So this did come and go really quickly. It was released a couple of days ago. And it sold out straight away.
It'll fucking be back.
It'll be
back.
And they did say that they delayed the collab, so they had enough stock, so it's going to come back. There was a bit of a shitstorm with people not understanding whether or not it was shipping internationally.
Yeah.
One person asked, and they said, no, it's US exclusive. But
that just meant you could only buy it off their website.
I don't know. It's hard to understand though, because
this is a generic bullshit
response.
It
was a bit misleading. A lot of people got confused. Then they did confirm that you can buy it from their website. Some people are saying shipping has gone up like crazy amounts to like $60 odd. So if you're shipping it to Sydney, you have to pay like $60 odd. For some reason, if you ship it to Melbourne, it's still $27. It is all fucking confusing, and even though they took extra months to sort this shit out, they just fucking...
It's a royal fucking shit show.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Can we also say that there was like vlogs and stuff of the launch party? What was the fuck? Why did Jaclyn have a cake with her
face on it?
Face and body on it.
It's cringe.
That was like my super sweet 16.
I know.
That was cringe town.
I know. It
Anyway.
was unnecessarily bougie. They also fucked up. They had the ingredients of the palette on the website, right? And someone compared it to another palette, and it was exactly the same.
And they've made a big claim that it's been reformulated, a better formula.
Exactly. Yep. And then they tweeted, they were like, oh, it was a mistake, an honest mistake. I'm like, for fuck's sake, all right, benefit of the doubt, say it's an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is running your shit show? Get your shit together. The beauty world is watching you. Yeah. Don't fuck it up. My God.
But if you were going to release this in March and you've now released it close to July, fucking make sure all the fucking boxes are ticked, all the T's are fucking crossed, I's dotted. Make sure you've got your shit done.
What were people doing in the meantime?
They were just...
fucking twiddling their thumbs.
They were just fucking...
Fuck me.
Jerking off.
Jesus Christ. People do make mistakes, and it probably was an honest mistake, but fuck. fuck.
Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
You have plenty of time.
Yeah.
NARS.
Yes. So this is a new thing that there's not real sneak peeking.
Yeah.
They've shown a lot about. We've got the shades. We've got the fucking swatches.
They're coming out July 6th.
Okay, cool. So it's coming out soon. We've got like official photo shoots they've done.
20 new shades.
Yeah, and we've got the names. We've got everything. So it's not really a sneak peek. It's just this is coming out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be very matte.
Right.
So they're supposed to be the most powerful matte yet that they've released. So previously they've had some pretty shit matte lipsticks. Like they're quite like powdery. They've had the lip pencils that are supposed to be pretty good, but this is like a liquid matte lipstick.
Yeah.
And the shades do look nice. The packaging looks nice.
Yeah.
Once again, it looks very NARS. This looks very much like their Audacious lipsticks, where they have a lot of sort of like nudes and reds and dark shades, but they haven't really branched out to other colours like oranges and purples, and they've just gone nudes, reddy kind of colours and dark colours, but they all look quite nice. They've got a black in there.
Yeah. Their names are inspired by rock and roll hits.
Okay, cool.
So there you go.
Not sexual acts.
Yeah, not
how very
genitalia and I know. Fuck, did someone hit their head over there?
Yeah.
You feeling alright, Nars?
Yeah.
We've also got photos of the bronzing and highlighting palette.
It's been released.
Yeah.
It's now available.
Board de plug. Oh my god, I know I butchered that. I'm sorry. So that's out. I actually like the look of this.
Yeah, I like the look of it too. I think this newer photo, looks really good because it looks a lot more cool toned.
Yeah, it doesn't look so orangey. And
the other one looks really, really warm. But I can't wait for this to come to Australia so we can have a look. Mm-hmm. This is probably news that we should have mentioned towards the start, but we're doing A to Z, so
it happens.
We're up to N. NYX Australia, if you're not aware, like the Face Awards I think are happening currently in the US, but there's also one happening in Australia and New Zealand, and they've reached the top 6.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually, I think it's July 8th that they're doing the final show thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And we've got a friend in there, so Jacob. Go
you good thing.
Go you good thing. I know their final challenge is, I think the theme is royalty.
Right.
But I don't know if the videos are going up early and you get to vote, or if they're doing it on stage.
Okay.
I don't really know, but
I think we're going to go to the party.
Yeah.
The party.
And we're going to be...
We might vlog it.
Yeah, we might vlog it, and we might be Team Jacob.
Maybe we should get t-shirts made.
Team Jacob. So, go send Jacob some love.
Some other people who are in the top 6 are Pastel Pegasus, Bonnie Corbin SFX, Nadia Perry, I think, Aya Jade, and Armageddon Painted. So, there you go.
So, check them out and check out, and that's Jacob.
Yeah.
Who's our bro.
Yeah. Bro.
NYX
Liquid Suede Metallics.
Yeah.
We've got some
shades.
Stuff.
Alright, so the shades that we have, we've got Acme, which is like a orangey red. We've got Go Rogue, which is a grey. Mm-hmm. Exposed, which is a gold. And Bella, which is... I think it's
another
supposed to
red.
be... Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more of a...
Like copper, maybe? Reddish
or a rose gold colour, but I think it's coming across a bit funny.
Yeah.
Alright.
So.
Then we've got Ofra's Summer Collection. Mm-hmm. This is called something. So it's called Island Time. It's releasing the 1st of July. It looks like it's got 3 blushes, a highlighter, and 3 liquid lipsticks.
Awesome.
And I think you can buy it in a pack as well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
You'll probably only be able to buy it in a pack.
And then they'll release it individually and people get really angry. Yeah, we know what you're doing.
Yeah, we see you.
We see you, Ofra.
Pat McGrath. So we have some swatches of her lipsticks and they look shit.
They look so bad.
Sorry.
The only one that looks good is Omi.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That one looks creamy. The rest look patchy as fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just like bad swatching
They look really dry.
They do. They look really dry. They look patchy. They look...
1995 looks really bad. And
Deep Void looks like I want to cry.
So I feel like they're kind of stealing... I don't support Gerard Cosmetics.
No.
They seem shifty and dodgy. But they had a really popular lipstick called 1995. And I feel like this is that... They should have called it 1996 or 1994.
Yeah. They could have just called it 1990s.
Yeah.
Or the 90s. Or, I don't know. These swatches.
I don't want to buy them.
No.
From those swatches, I don't want to buy them.
No. Real Techniques are releasing a new collection, which we have talked about before, but we've got some like photos now.
And they have released videos demonstrating all of these on the Real Techniques channel. I haven't watched them because I can't be fucked.
No,
but they
I haven't
have
watched them either.
Got them there.
So these are called Powder Blue. These are synthetic brushes, and they're actually based off. They're like how to explain it. They're meant to be like Blue Squirrel brushes, but
a synthetic version.
And Blue Squirrel is like, it's the hair that you want on a brush, basically.
It's like the Haku Hodo.
It's like the cream of the crop. It's a very rare hair, and it's one of the softest, and it's great for applying powder products. So it looks like the brushes are going to be the powder puff. Why the fuck they need a powder puff? I have no idea. All right, like,
I get the rest.
Yeah,
and I get the packaging is beautiful.
Yeah, I love the look of the brushes.
Yeah.
But that powder puff, I'm just like, why? Yeah. Honestly.
That's a waste of money.
That one's going to be $10. I'm assuming these are all in US prices as well. Then we've got the soft powder brush, $21. The soft finishing brush. The soft complexion brush, both again $21. Soft shadow brush, $13. And the soft kabuki brush, $25. So there you go. That's coming soon. Sephora collection. Yeah. So they showed a warm palette.
Yes, they did.
You know, some people were like, it's fucking Natasha Denona Sunset rip up. Fucking calm down. Who cares? Everyone's bringing out palettes that look the same. That's the way makeup works.
Yeah.
But then they show like a cool palette and an editorial palette.
Yeah.
So they're actually bringing out 3. So, coming out July, $68 each.
It's a bit of money. But can I just say, zooming in on that editorial one, not bad.
I like the editorial one.
I'm surprised.
The top row, I'm just like, what are you
doing? White,
yeah, I know. Ridiculous.
But the colours seem like they're nicely... There's a nice range. Often I find that these kind of editorial colours, they are all really cool, or they're all really warm, or they're all really neon.
Yeah.
This seems to have like a mix, and there's like metallics down the bottom. They can mix with them. I don't hate it. There's no true purple besides the light purples.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't hate it. I reckon if I was going to get any of them, I reckon I'd get the editorial.
Yeah.
Which is confusing for me.
Oh, well. That's what inspires you. It's good. Next is... We've
got so much fucking shit, man. This episode's going to be so long.
I'm like, why are we still doing this? Fuck, how long have we been here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is a primer and moisturizer in one. Good for you. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly right.
How original. Oh my god, you can tell I'm getting sick of the products.
The holiday spirit has worn off.
Yes. Stiller?
Yeah, so they have they had the one-step correcting primer type thing, and I think they have expanded on the range. Yeah, so now they've got the one-step correct, which they've had previously, and it's got different colours to fucking correct something.
Yeah.
Then they've got one-step illuminate, which is it's supposed to brighten and even out the skin tone. And then one-step prime, which smooths and conditions. So it's probably a silicone-based one. They're expanding on that range. I have heard that one-step correct is supposed to be a good product, so
cool.
There you go. And they've also got these foundations.
Yeah. So there's...
And concealer.
Yeah. So one is like a stick with the concealer in the lid, and then Another one looks like it's one of those
pump ones.
Cool pump bottles with a concealer in the lid.
Yeah, and they look like they're bringing out the concealer refills.
Yeah.
Because they originally had the liquid foundation with the concealer in the lid.
Right.
So they've had those for a while, so I
Yeah.
think they're just expanding on that range or changing it up or...
Cool.
And now you can buy the concealers. Because if you really like the concealer but you didn't like the foundation, that would suck. So I think that they're actually just bringing it out, you know, if you want a refill.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Still a Magnificent Metals.
Yeah.
They're giving us a raspberry colour.
I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
So this one is called Next to Not.
Yeah.
And oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's an oxblood dark berry shade.
Oh, get out of town.
Get out of town.
Get on my
Beautiful.
face.
I want to put it on my lips.
Yeah, I want to. Let's do it. Let's do it. So that's coming whenever. I don't know when. Hopefully soon because I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Tanya Burr is bringing out cream contouring sticks, 3 highlighting powders, and 3 tinted lip balms.
Cool. Oh my god, here we go.
Oh.
Too-Faced. So, mind you, this collection is releasing in Sephora August 28th and it's exclusive to Sephora.
Oh, is it? So we won't get any of it.
We won't get it. I think you can get it on their website, which Australia and International doesn't have access to.
Yep.
And it's also US Sephora exclusive for now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bringing out a bunch of stuff. So now we can actually see the whole collection.
Yep.
We've spoken about this many times. They've got these fucking
cream blushes.
We've got cream highlighter and contour. We have what looks like a powder highlighter. That fucking
Oh my god!
lattice thing that
the
we saw that
pie
a year ago.
over a year. It's been over a year. And where the fuck is my dick vagina? You give us the fucking boring pie thing, which we all knew would be some bullshit
bronzer thing.
Like dick vagina. Where is it?
Dick vagina.
I need to buy dick vagina.
Yeah.
We also have a mattifying setting spray,
A powder. They've got, looks like lip glosses. No, a cooling matte primer.
That's it, yeah.
And comfort matte foundation.
Yes. See, these are, that whole range there, like the spray, the primer, and the foundation, I totally want to try them out.
That's interesting, yeah.
I want to try them.
And then, of course, we've got the Just Peachy Mattes palette, which we've seen before.
Yes.
So, there you go. Cream, fucking lattice, things, stuff, matte, blah. But it does really kind of all the pieces fit together. So like these compacts we saw ages ago, people thought they were foundations. And I remember saying because of the leaves, the different coloured leaves, I reckon they're blushes. And they are blushes. And then you can see that the one with the bronzy packaging is the contour or the cream bronzer. Yeah. And the shimmery one is the highlighter.
Makes sense.
It's all making sense.
Look, I do think we will get this eventually in Australia. I just think it's going to be a while, which is no surprise.
They've also sneak peeked or hinted at a possible new range. Mm-hmm. So they've really hit hard with the peach and the peaches and cream and the fucking peachy peach fucking peach. Mm-hmm. And now they're hinting that they might make possibly a strawberry daiquiri, strawberry something. Yeah. Strawberry champagne, strawberry something.
Don't know.
Strawberry alcohol.
Yeah. If some people are saying strawberry daiquiri, if it is a strawberry daiquiri collection, I don't really like it. And I don't like it because I don't think you should involve alcohol with like
scented things.
Yeah. With makeup and like alcohols, like
I prefer strawberries and cream. Why didn't I do strawberries and cream?
I will say, I was thinking about a strawberry daiquiri I had once, and usually it contains rum. Yeah. And the person that made it used a white rum, and that white rum tasted like coconut. And I wonder if it could be like strawberry and coconut.
I'm hoping not though, because my favourite scent is strawberry and my least favourite scent is coconut. So don't mix them
totally
two.
ruin it for you.
They would. But, and also I don't really like peachy scented things that are artificial, but I love artificial strawberry scented.
Right.
So I'm interested in this. A lot of people are like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
GTFO.
Yep.
But I'm like, get the fuck up my nose. Alright, so we got swatch photos for the
Nude Beach
Balm palette,
which is bland,
whatever.
Bland. Now this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette compared to the NYX Warm Neutrals palette.
Has the NYX Warm Neutrals palette been out for a while?
I think it has.
Oh, it looks so different though.
I know,
it's funny how the actual layout makes something look very different.
I do want to point out that if you look closely at these, you can very clearly see that most of the shades are actually different. They look kind of similar.
Yeah.
Not many people are going to be able to tell the difference, but
just dropping stuff everywhere.
But they are different.
Yeah, I reckon they definitely got the same vibe, but also what I think is interesting to point out is that the NYX one is actually a 16-pan palette.
I know. Mm-hmm.
So overall, it looks a lot more cool toned because you're picking the shades that, you know, match. But if you did want a cheaper alternative and you couldn't buy the Urban Decay, you know, Naked Heat, then
it's an option.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we've also got Violet Voss, and we've got more photos for the Nicole Concilio Pro eyeshadows palette.
Someone in the group was like, why do they use so many different fonts? And that is the question I ask as well. Like,
they have butchered the packaging.
1, 2, 3, 4 different fonts. Then there's
the
also
X
the
as
one.
well is different.
Yeah, I counted that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, because I think the one down below Pro is the same. We don't know. But then they've got one on the front as well. Yeah. And on the back. What the fuck?
I don't understand.
Whoever does the like font shit,
be shot.
Oh my god, fire them.
Yeah, the packaging. Violet Voss always have Violet Vomit packaging. I don't get it.
So good.
But I'm curious about the colours. I like the blue. I don't mind the orange, and it looks interesting. Would I buy it? No. Is it interesting? Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got this is interesting. Fucking W7.
I'm so over these brands doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a blanket ban on talking about this bullshit.
Possibly.
W7 is bringing out a palette called Delicious, and it is a rip-off of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance.
Can I just say, though, that the thing that made the Modern Renaissance palette really famous was not only the shades that are selected, but also the quality.
Exactly.
And I don't think W7 can mimic that quality. So if you've got the money to buy the real one, please do that instead.
Yeah.
Because you probably go, I don't get the hype of this, and you're like, yeah, because there's shit shadows. Like,
yeah. To me, this just feels like buying a rip-off fucking high-end brand bag or shoes or anything else.
Walking around with your market Louis Vuitton bag.
Exactly.
And thinking you're it in a bit.
The only difference is you buy this from a store.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
I'm not into it.
No.
And the last thing, oh my god, thank God. Thank God. SHANXO is potentially bringing out lip balms. You're welcome.
Done. Fuck, man, that was a big episode.
I actually have a headache.
We need more coffee.
I probably need to eat
some
something.
Kit Kats.
Yes.
Oh, we do have food. That's right.
We do. I think we should eat something savoury and then maybe do a sugar
thing
to get us in the mood.
All right. So this week we will have up. We're not sure which makeup breakup. We'll see.
Yeah. We don't know what's happening right now. Yeah.
But we'll also have some more Japan vlogs, and also starting 1st of July, we're going to have like Japan month on this channel. So the makeup breakup episodes will all be brand new stuff that we bought from Japan. Mm-hmm. And then we will when we get back into August, we'll go back into the normal makeup, and we might also start some podcasts this month.
Yeah, we're going to try and do that.
We might
get
also
that started.
Start a swatched video thing. So there's a few things that we're trying this month, so keep
An eye out.
Yeah. We might also have to do a giveaway for reaching 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we do. So the things that we want to give away, or the things we're thinking about giving away, we might have to wait for them to be released here in Australia. So there might be a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we can do.
But also, if you have any suggestions on good ideas for giveaway prizes, we would love to hear your suggestion on what you would love to buy.
Yep.
Or win.
What
us to buy
for you to win.
Yeah, but if it is something really like ridiculous, don't suggest it. Just stuff that you actually have on your wish list.
Yeah.
That
also, if it's something that's sold out, we can't actually.
Yeah, if you go a whole collection of Kim Kardashian fucking beauty things, no, we can't do it. It's too hard. Like
it's not realistic. It's not realistic.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. So that's it for us this week. No, today.
We'll see you plenty this week.
Yeah, you'll see us a lot this week.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, there will be shit on your screen that you can click and watch.
And we're so happy to be back.
We are. We're very glad to be back.
And Hanson fans.
Oh, yay!
I'm such a nerd. Shit. Anyway.
We will see you in the next one. Bye.